Hi, so we're here with Maggie at the Positive Schools Conference in Brisbane, and because she's been on the road so much, I've come up to ask some of the Facebook questions that we've had from parents. Maggie, since you wrote your article about how school often doesn't meet boys' needs, we've had a lot of parents asking us, what do you think of single-sex schools? Are they good for boys? Are they good for girls? And are they better in primary or high school?
Okay, so the choice of school, this is one of the biggest dilemmas that absolutely every parent is going to go rack, have I made the right decision? When we're making decisions, whether it's girls or boys, you need to once again look at the temperament of our kids. Have you got a confident, go-getter rooster child? Have you got a sensitive and gentle child? So that's the first thing you've got to look at. Second thing you've got to look at, do excuse that, that's the exhausted throat of mine, is what would be easiest for you? What school is actually closest? Because I often find parents complicate themselves, and there may have been a closer option, but somebody said something so they went somewhere else. So look at the closest option and explore that one first. How do you explore that option? You need to be able to find parents who've got children going to that school, particularly if you've got kids in transition. You need to chat to some of them, because you'll find out pretty quickly whether they've got boy champions in those early years and the boys are really happy to go. That's what we're looking at. If you've got a child who can't wait to go, you know they're happy wherever they are, and that goes for early year services as well. You look at your child's behaviour. Second one is, have they got friends? Because I know with mine, they would have gone to any school because their friends went there. So that's often an indicator. If your child's got a close friendship, not a shallow one, that friendship can get them through some of those transition issues. It could even help them with a teacher who's a bit tougher than they used to, as long as they've got their friend for playtime and lunchtime. And then have a look at what happens when your child comes home from any of the environments you start them in, because that's really the indicator. If you've got a child who is getting into trouble at school, that's a sign something's not working, whether it's the environment, it's the teacher, your child's exhausted, they haven't got any friends. So it's like CSI detective work, seriously. And there is not one brand of school that I would ever suggest. And that's when I look at, will the same-sex school work? Will it work with co-ed? Will it work with a Montessori, a Steiner or a whatever else? And I always find you've got to remember the three things that improve our children's ability to learn. A positive parental involvement with the parents and the school environment. 2 is an engaging and an interesting curriculum, and that's the one we've got to make sure our boys are being engaged. And the third one is high quality teachers. They're the three things that really mean, will my child do well at school? And then all of those other things are the factors around the edges. And you are the best decision, you are the best person who knows your child. Don't hesitate to ask lots of questions. But you know, sometimes our kids can surprise us. We might think, oh my God, they're going to be terrible, it's going to be hope, this is not going to work. And you know what? Sometimes in there that little kid goes, woohoo. My other one tip, please, if you've got young children off to transition, don't make school to look too fantastic, just in case. Because you know, remember, in a child's eyes, something fantastic and wonderful doesn't always look the same for them. So just say, it's part of life, we've all got to do it, and keep chatting with your friends.
Thanks, Maggie.